What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Stay Puff 1983, aka Sean, and I'm back with a live stream, an impromptu live stream, to show off the books that I got today at Orlando Toy Comic Con. Um, it was a pretty packed con, as usual with these small cons. A lot of people just trying to get by, digging in them dollar bins, buying up toys and stuff like that. I was able to meet Savage Sword of Conan, and we went around and looked at stuff, looked at some magazine books, and there was one book I probably not regretted not buying, and it was like a Penthouse Comics because it reminded me of an old Instagrammer that I knew on who used to post that book a lot, and I should have picked it up, but it was about $35, and I wanted to get some of the Conan books that was there, but when you see something that you say, man, I should pick this up. You know, I might not get another chance, but if the opportunity comes and if I get it at a reasonable price, I'll get it. So, with that in mind, I have a pretty hefty stack here. I'm gonna start off with this independent manga book I got, Sons of Rorat. You know, this was done by Comic Press, World Comic Press, and it's a pretty interesting book. Probably gonna get it a read, probably tonight at work. It's an independent creator. Definitely like to support independent locals. So definitely look forward to checking that out. The biggest steal of the day. What's up, Perry? We got Perry in the Rangian Vigilante. He was first in the chat. Couldn't wait to see my treasures. I know I done posted some of them, but not all of them. I showed them off on Silver Sunday, so I want to do a live stream just showing off the books here. Always have stash of money for surprises hidden. Yeah, that's true. What's going on, Bake? It's always good to have stash, but again, this was a last minute thing. I got the tickets last week. I wasn't planning on going to this con. I was just preparing on saving up for MegaCon, but when I got free tickets, I can't pass up free tickets. So I hooked up with Savage Sword, and I went with the money I have. Didn't have a lot, but I knew I was going to get some book, and I was going to get a big book, and that big book turned out to be Conan the Barbarian, issue number 23, first appearance of Red Sonja. So I walked in there with the intention of getting the big book, and I walked out with the first appearance of Red Sonja. Can't go wrong with that, man. I mean, it's just a beautiful copy. Looks nice and presentable in that My Light. Might have to give it a slab because it's just a great book. And it was for 55. I got it for $55. It was priced at 65, but I was able to get it $10 cheaper. So definitely a great book to get. Great steal of the day for me. I was able to meet the artist Anna for Art. If you follow her on Instagram and you see her great stuff, I posted the picture with me and her on Instagram. So definitely check that out. And I got this, Vampirella, issue number 2, signed by her. Gorgeous cover. Then she did this Zombie Tramp cover swipe of Dave Stevens' Vampirella that he did. So that was pretty dope. I had to get that. I have the Dave Stevens cover on part of the book. So I'll probably do a post maybe for Cover Swipe Sunday or something like that. And this was a book that I didn't show on Silver Sundays. I forgot to grab it out of my bag, but this is a Red Sonja book, and it's Red Sonja versus Thulsa Doom the Will Conrad variant. Yes, it's a sexy cover. You know, Red Sonja bathing. So yeah, I definitely had to get that. This book, I was able to complete this run. It was the one issue I was missing on Savage She-Hulk, and now I have the entire run. And that Savage She-Hulk issue number 21. So now I'm completed with Savage She-Hulk. Now I'm on to complete the Sensational run, which I'm probably like 20 issues behind on to complete. So I need 20 issues of that. But I'm glad to have completed this Savage She-Hulk run. And this, I completed my Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu run. This is the last issue of that miniseries, and I was able to find it at the con. So that knocks that out in terms of that miniseries. Still working on the first volume of Moon Knight, but I was able to get this one. Got Iron Man issue number 155. Some Bronze Age books here. Batman Detective Comics 458. Batman dropping the fake Batman. Pretty good. Captain America and the Falcon, issue 190. See what the chat's saying. You got that book. Is that the first Seeker? I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. I gotta check that out. That's how you do a con. Give them sweet books that were missing. Yep, exactly. Surprising you can find raw mid keys for decent prices at con. Most definitely, man. I was going through and I'm like, man, these are some pretty decent books for the prices they sell now. That's why I jumped all over it. You know, $5. I know Comic Con Roundtable Discussion did, you know, that book where they find all the good books for $5. So I was like, yeah, the $5 bin sometimes could be a steal. Captain America and Falcon. This is issue number 218. Got that. Got another Detective Comics issue 434. Some great Bronze Age covers. This one I definitely wanted to get Defenders issue 100. I haven't been showing some of my Defenders books. I got quite a few Defenders comics. So when I saw Defenders 100, I had to snag that up. Might be a keeping it 100 post. Is an Amazing Spider-Man annual issue number 11. This will probably be my day 12 of 366 days of Spider-Man on Instagram. So definitely gonna post that. Daredevil Man Without Fear 151. It's a pretty iconic cover itself. Get some Ghost Rider, Bronze Age Ghost Rider, issue 17. Trying to fill up that volume 1 of Ghost Rider from the 70s, the Johnny Blaze run. You know, got another one, issue 45. Ghost Rider had some weird villains back in the days. I got some House of Mystery. This is issue number 293. Also got a House of Mystery issue 260. Got to definitely change this bag. What's that? Daredevil, the handicap without hesitation. Yeah, I like them Ghost Riders from the 70s. Okay, next up I have Strange Tales issue 133. Get some great old school Strange Tales books. Got The Thing and Doctor Strange. Classic Suicide Squad cover. This is issue number 49. Oracle pointing the gun with the bat logo behind her. Like, yeah, you step to her, she'll pull a gun on you and put you out. Awesome cover. Secrets of Sinister House, issue number 17. Definitely want to get some more Bronze Age horror books. That's the one thing I liked about Bronze Age horror. Them covers, they're very striking and visceral. Especially the House of Mystery and, all the books from DC and Marvel. Now here's something that Varangian's gonna love. That's not a gun, that's a hand tank. Yeah, you could say that. But like a hand cannon. You're gonna put somebody out with that. But Varangian, you're gonna like this because we're getting ready to do Sword and Sorcery Saturday next week. So I got some Savage Tales, Conan the Barbarian, and the Khazar backup. We should get a light-filled weapon from. I know, right? I'm going to work on the Secret of Haunted House run. Seems reasonably priced. Yeah, there was a couple of them. They had a few issues of them that was like $5 less. I think the most expensive issue was $10. So it's definitely a run worth seeking out for cheap. Is Savage Sword of Conan number 8. Some beautiful covers, awesome stuff. Savage Sword of Conan number 40. I see we got Mind Shift Comics on the Mind in the chat. What's going on, bro? Savage Sword of Conan. This is issue number 45. Then we got Savage 48. Some great covers, man. Like, that's the one thing about these covers is they're visceral and they're striking. They definitely reach out for you, just like this monster is trying to reach out to Conan. But he just fucked up by trying to do that because he know Conan gonna just mess him up real bad. Savage issue 57. Savage issue 58. Another great cover. Conan caught in the web, or more on the net. And the last book of my haul is Savage Sword issue 59. There's a lot of these type of covers with Conan and a lady, faced up against a beast, a monster. You see a lot of these. I had a lot of them in the previous Conan books that I've gotten. So they're always so striking, man. There's such great artwork. That's the one thing about these books is the artwork on the covers, and then the great art in the inside. So you definitely getting my money's worth. And a lot of these books were like $5. So I was like, shoot, I'll get them all up for $5. And that's pretty much the extent of my haul. That's everything I got at the con. Like I said, that I walked away with that Conan 23. I was like, yes, I finally got it. My first book on my wish list for 2020, and I nailed it. Got it off there. Now I need issue 24 just to complete the 1-2 punch. I wish I could display all those Conan books. Yeah, man. For $5, that's a steal. Got Paul Mike in the house. I know we got Gray Man. Paul Mike, what's going on? Definitely like to thank everybody for showing up, seeing the whole. Like I said, it was a great show. Bit overcrowded. A lot of people couldn't even squeeze through without stopping and stuff. But overall, I got some good books, some great Bronze Age books, which is I kind of didn't go for the dollar bins because a lot of the dollar bin books they had were like modern 2000 stuff, and I was like, I want to get some books from the Bronze Age. I want to get all that stuff from the 60s and 70s, Silver and Bronze Age and all that stuff. So I avoided modern books for $1, simply for the fact that if I can get a House of Mystery for $4, I'm like, I'll pay the $4 to get this, because most of them dollar bins have modern books from like 90s and 2000s and some 80s. But Marquise wants to see the zombie Trent. It is, bro. Get your zombie Trent fix on. I gotta post this with the Vampirella one for Cover Swipe Sunday because it goes so well with it. It's a homage to Dave Stevens. So yeah, I definitely gotta get on that. Yo, Biggie Shaq just won 2 slabs. Yo, congratulations, bro. Congratulations. If you do a video on that, I'll definitely jump on there to chat it up and see what you got. But yeah, congratulations on winning 2 slabs. That's awesome, bro. You getting them bangers all day. Swamp Thing 99.5 and the old Turok 5.0 Bubs one. Cat 107 7.5. I'd rather have NA Turok. Nice. If I see you smoking next to them, I gotta call comic book service. Yeah, man. Awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff, man. It's like that's the good thing about this community. That you win stuff from auctions, you win stuff from contests and all that stuff, and then you get the AOKs and people are so caring about it and love to show their passion for comic books. That's why I love this community, man. I love talking with you guys and hanging out with you guys on live streams and chatting with and to get a book like this was just like icing on the cake. It's like last year when I was able to get ASM 300 in this very month. That was like the start of my year of 2019. So to start 2020 off with this book is great. Definitely one book that I'll be looking forward to at the end of the year, posting in my top 9 or making my own top 9 list and saying that, yeah, I got Conan issue 23, first appearance of Red Sonja. Awesome, man. Feel like I've been the MegaCon hype man. Hey, man, it's all good. We all gonna hype up MegaCon till the day it starts. Trying to get a trade, the Swamp Thing for the Cat. You mean Bub's Comics? Awesome. I'll be there Saturday. Yeah, you can. That's why the funny thing about it is I saw it, but I didn't jump on it yet. This was at the beginning of the con. I saw that book. I didn't jump on it yet. I went around to see what else I can find and stuff like that because you never know. If I would have brought this for like $55, I might have saw it somewhere else for $50, and I would be like, man, I could have got it for $5 cheaper and stuff like that. Whatever. but I didn't see it anywhere else. He was the only one that had it, and I went back to him and I said, "Hey, you got it for 65. Can I buy it off you for $55?" And he said, "You have cash?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got cash." He's like, "Oh, I'll give it to you for 55." And I was like, "Sold, man. $55. Conan issue number 23." So yeah, sometimes you roll the dice and you win some. You don't. Sometimes you don't win them. But this day I was fortunate enough to get it. Nobody else really jumped at it, so I was able to go back there and snatch it up. What's up, Conquistador Javi? Yep, cash is always a good argument. I'm missing some comments on the mind. Says Saturday and Sunday I'm shooting for MegaCon. Need a place to stay still on Friday night because that's when I fly in. I just checked on the MegaCon site and they had discounts hotels. Yeah, I think they do. Cash always works, man. Most of the time I bring cash. Very rarely I use the card. Oh man, I hope you get a chance to get it again, Gray Man. No, cash rules everything around me. Cream. That's what it is, man. Gotta have the cream to get them comics, man. Gotta have the cream. Yep. But yeah, guys, that's my haul for the Orlando touring Comic Con. It was a great day. I made out like a bandit, as Hialeah would say. Made out like a bandit, but it was all good. I had fun. I got to hang with Savage Sword for a bit. Savage Sword of Conan. And yeah, that's all I have to show. Thanks for everybody showing up here in the chat to see everything I got. And oh man, I can't wait! I can't wait for Swords and Sorcery Saturday, man. It's gonna be awesome. We also got the quest for Legends. He's gonna join next Saturday. With Varangian Vigilante, Javi, and whoever jumps in there. We're gonna talk about some great books. I'll probably be showing this book again about 5 more times on that show. So it's all good, man. We're gonna have a lot of fun next week. So with that in mind, thanks everybody for showing up on this impromptu live stream. I'm glad everything turned out well. I'm glad everybody enjoyed their Sunday, and definitely tune in next Saturday for Sword and Sorcery Saturday on Chatting with the Comic Book Community. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and with that in mind, this is your boy Stay Puff 1983 signing out. Peace all.